Good evening and welcome inside the Charleston Catholic Athletic Complex for today's West Virginia High School women's basketball matchup between the Clay County Panthers and the Charleston Catholic Irish. The last time we saw the Irish, they were in action this past week as they took on Scott in Madison, West Virginia. They won 59-41. Correction on that. Last time we saw the Irish, they took a loss to Rowan County 34-24 in Spencer, West Virginia on the 27th. Today they'll take on Clay County. In their last matchup, they defeated Scott in Madison, West Virginia 59-41. There's a mix-up of the stats on that one. We look at today's key players to watch for the Irish. Aurelia Kirby with 8.4 points per game has been outstanding, the junior for Charleston Catholic this season. And Mary Rushworth with 16.1 points per game. The sophomore small forward, 5'11", number 10. Just a sophomore on this team. Very young team. Just one senior on this team here, as you can see him warming up just barely on the right side. I believe that is Sarah Raheen warming up at the free throw line on Mary Rushworth. We just got off the men's game. The men were able to defeat Polka by a whopping score earlier on, about an hour ago here in the same venue. And the Irish are looking to do the same thing here today. Look at the numbers for the Irish. Like we said, Layla Carter with 5 points per game, also averaging 6 rebounds per game as well, or 7 on that fact. And Mary Rushworth leading the way with 6 rebounds, and we also mentioned those 16.2 points per game. And Sarah Raheen with 6.8 on the year. Clay County now entering the court after warming up. We saw them warming up earlier in the auxiliary gym. They had an interesting method. It was actually a game of duck, duck, goose. That was how they decided to warm up for today's matchup. And, you know, everybody's got their warm-ups. That one can be, you know, a team bonding exercise. Love to see it. But I just got tipped by my producer for some extra food later on, so that'll be great. We'll be right back, and we'll come back with the starting lineup and all the action down on the court. You're watching Charleston Catholic High School basketball right here on Video Productions.
No, I told you. I said, you say they warm up, play duck, duck, goose during the game, I'll give you $10. Oh, that's what you said? Oh. All right, then. I didn't know that. My bad. Yeah, I was like, well, they chose to warm up playing duck, duck, goose over in the auxiliary gym. Sure as fuck. All right. That's what I thought. You looked over at me and then said it, and I'm like, God damn. I didn't.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice things are a little different. And Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
When you're repping the blue and gold, staying ready is key.
That's why we hit up Little General Stores, our go-to when the clock is ticking.
At LG, they're hustling to cover your daily needs, fueling you both on and off the court.
From the finest snacks to a team that's always ready to assist, Little General Stores is the ultimate stop.
You can rest easy knowing LG has all your essentials.
Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Find out more at lgstores.com.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
The Lady Panthers of Clay County High School. Let's meet our starting lineup. First, for the Lady Panthers. Number 3, Ileana Evans. Number 4, Olivia Witt. Number 11, Kenzie Chapin. Number 13, Jalen Robinson.
There you have it, the starting lineup for each side. Apologies for the chaotic introduction. I had my papers all over the place from the men's game and got confused between all the clovers on my papers. So we get set to go here. Starting lineup for Clay County will be Ileana Evans, Olivia Witt, Mackenzie Chafin, Jalen Robinson, and Kenzie Corwell. Head coach by Christy Fitzwater, Glenville State alum in her 8th year as the head coach here for Clay County. Starting for Charleston Catholic, Aurelia Kirby, Mary Rushworth, Heidi Bramer, Sarah Raheen, and Talina Williams as we get set to go here. Clay County going right to left to start this first half off. Pass underneath, intercepted by Raheen, and the Irish will force a turnover quickly, but not before the Clay County Panthers take it right back, and almost with a backcourt violation. No call given. Evans trying to pass it over to the wing for Robinson, knocked out of play. 7:15 on the clock, no score yet. Clay County threatening, though. In the corner, that's Witt, and they're going to call a travel on the senior and Olivia Witt. So a couple of turnovers to start this first half off. And we'll get a chance to see what the Irish can do on offense. Pending the fact that they are able to get up the court with this full court press, they do so successfully. Rushworth up the court, and she'll hand it off to Kirby to reset. I haven't watched too much of Charleston Catholic basketball, but I can tell you right now, Mary Rushworth is a person of interest for any team that goes against the Irish tonight. 16.2 points per game, the 5'11 sophomore, able to typically get her own rebound and put it right back up for grabs. So she's definitely going to be someone to watch, key player for the Irish tonight. And there she is with the first points of the game on the layup from the right side. And it'll make it 2-0, and they're going to call that ball out of play. Looks like Ileana Evans stepped out of play. So the Irish giving them a taste of their own medicine. Sarah Raheen on the three-point shot, just short of the rim. And Clay County will head back up the other way. Kirby playing tremendous defense from the timeline. Clay County still with it, though. Driving to the left side, this is Olivia Witt. And they'll reset with Ileana Evans. I believe I saw Clay County in the tournament last year in the convention center. They had a very solid outing, I do believe, last year from what I saw. I was actually wearing a Chick-fil-A cow mascot costume
I'm still mad you didn't throw me a chicken sandwich.
that was a senior project at Charleston, believe it or not, and I did so successfully. I did make a 3-point shot in that costume, just to be fair. This is a steal for the Irish coming up the other way. And that'll go out of play to Lena Williams on the effort, though, for the Irish. Things can get a little hectic over there in the convention center, but both these teams trying to work their way to the state championship this year. This is Evans heading up the left side of the court, guarded by Kirby to the near side corner. Robinson, double team, turnaround jump shot off the back of their iron, no good. They'll hand it back out. 3-point shot just off the rim, no good. Trying to earn their own rebound, and Chafin will beat him to it. This is Kirby coming up the court. Rushworth looking for a shot. She'll hand it off to Kirby. Kirby's 3-point shot off the front of the rim, no good. And it comes back down to Clay County, and that's going to be a foul on Sarah Raheen on the loose ball. And Garrett, we were just talking about Chick-fil-A. If you're wanting a gift card, they're sitting right in front of us in a little bouquet. So wonder where there's going to be going. I believe that was a raffle possibly at the beginning of the game, or
get your money out
in between the men's and the women's game. So we'll see who the lucky fan is to go home with that tonight. Clay County on the ball, still 2-0, 5:12 left to go here in this first quarter. Evans trying to work something in the middle. 3-point shot now from Witt is good, and they'll take the lead 3-2 at the 5-minute mark. Working up the court, full court press. Clay County disrupting any momentum, and that's going to be taken away by Mackenzie Chafin. And that'll be a putback. And Clay County extends their lead with Olivia Witt's layup from underneath. Kirby trying to work their way up through the key, and her layup is successful. A little bit of a Euro step there from the senior and Olivia Witt. Or excuse me, that was Aurelia Kirby. Got my rosters all mixed up here. Right in front of me, too. Unbelievable. Evans on the shot, no good. Gets her own rebound and puts her right back up. Make it 7-4, Clay County's favor. Visitors making an impact early on here in the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility, and that'll be a shooting foul. Kalina Williams trying to go to the rim, averaging 4 points per game. She's trying to find her first 2 free throws of the night right here at the charity stripe. 4:06 on the clock. That'll be a foul on Kenzie Corwell. That's her first of the match. First shot is up and off the back of the iron, no good. Second shot is also off the back iron, no good. And picked right away up by Mackenzie Chafin. Across the timeline now, this is Witt. Dumps it off to Robinson. Robinson now with it. Screen set, 3-point shot is going to fall short. Picked right back up by Layla Carter.
Already off to a faster start than what we had in the boys' game.
Boys' game did take a little while to get started. I believe the first quarter ended 8-2. If I'm not, no, it was 11-2 rather. It was a 9-point deficit. And then even going into the second quarter, I think it was 17-8. And in the second half, picked right back up. So the women are picking up right where the men ended. And Charleston Catholic is behind by 3. Charleston Catholic in the men's game was very dominant, led for the entire game. But the Irish down going into this timeout break, 4-7. Clay County rolling here. 3:13 left to go in this first quarter. Don't go anywhere. Back to action here. 3:13 left in this first period. Clay County up by 3 with the ball. Trying to inbound it in and knocked away by Rushworth. And they'll go out of play. They'll inbound it once again. It looked like possibly Evans might have hit that ball while it was going out, but they'll give it back to Clay. This will come to Evans. Evans across the timeline. Looking for someone to get open. She'll find the near side wing inside. Ball knocked loose, and it'll go out of play. Corwell will inbound it, and once again knocked away, and we're going to have our first jump ball of the evening, and that's going to go in the direction of the Irish, so they'll force the turnover. 2:55 left on the clock here in period number 1. Raheen will end it, inbound it to Kirby. And Kirby immediately double team, looking for somebody open, and nobody is until she finds Layla Carter. Layla Carter going to the hoop. Little Euro step off the glass and called another basket for the Irish. 6-7, they're down by 1. This will be Evans speeding up the court. Chafin from the free throw line. Off the back of the iron, no good, and Kirby will rebound. Kirby bringing it back the other way. Rushworth looking for Raheen, cutting in. Has an open shot, but they're going to call 3-second violation, I believe, on the Irish. Underneath their own basket, trying to get out, and they will finally get it to Olivia Witt. Witt guarded by Carter, coming up the court, near side now, across the timeline. The interior, Chafin lost control for a second, off the glass, no good, gets her own rebound, and Raheen will take it away. Kirby. Looking for somebody to cut. Raheen finally sets a pick. Kirby runs into Jalen Robinson, the junior, and she'll draw the foul. So Kirby underneath the basket will inbound it. Rushworth calling for it. She'll play it underneath. Ball knocked loose, and Clay County on the turnover. Up the court now, quick jump shot from Evans. No good, picked up by Carter. This is Kirby now, trying to retake the lead here. Kirby to the far corner. Rushworth, that's a two-pointer, and drains it. Makes it 8-7. A little bit of back and forth play here. Already more scoring than the men's game. 8-7 now. Quick pass inside. Kirby tries to deflect. Evans picks it up. Evans, three-point shot. Up and no good. Rebound and put back by Chafin. And she'll put Clay County back in the lead. Rushworth now up the court. She'll find Carter, but not before. Chafin fouls her, trying to swat the ball loose. 38.5 left to go. 3 fouls now for Clay County. That'll be Chafin's first of the evening, and Rushworth will inbound it. Kirby slowing things down, waiting for somebody to make a move. Rushworth cuts in, can't get it to go there. Williams is posting up. Rushworth sets the screen. Kirby. Screen from Carter. Kirby is going to be fouled by Chafin. That'll be her second now. 18.8 left on the clock. Looks like the Catholic Irish will hang on for this last shot. 11 seconds on the clock. Rushworth driving underneath and hit hard by Olivia or excuse me, that was Jalen Robinson. So 8.2 on the clock, 4 fouls. That'll send Rushworth to the line. So Clay County getting into foul trouble here with 8 seconds left to go. Make that Jalen Robinson's second foul of the evening. The first shot from Rushworth, no good. Second shot now from Rushworth, up and gets the shooter's bounce to go. And we have a tie ball game, 9-9, 5 seconds ticking off the clock. Evans heading up the court left side, needs to heave it up soon, and they'll call out of bounds with 0.6 left on the clock. So Catholic maybe trying to get off a quick shot. Rushworth's going to have to find somebody, but she'll play it to Kirby, and we'll go into quarter number 2 with a tied game at 9 apiece for Clay County and Charleston Catholic. We'll come back with the second quarter action. You're watching West Virginia High School women's basketball right here on Video Productions.
I didn't choose the pain, but I put off having joint replacement surgery as long as I could, but it became unbearable. I didn't choose a bad knee, but I did choose Thomas. I trusted Dr. Freddie Persinger's orthopedic expertise. The nurses made me feel comfortable, and I received encouragement every step of the way, and I'm grateful for every step. Choosing Thomas made all the difference.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice things are a little different. And Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
Welcome back to Charleston, West Virginia, where we have a tied game at 9 apiece going into quarter number 2. Clay County getting a little bit of foul trouble. Sent Rushworth to the line to tie it up with 1 free throw. And we sit at 9 apiece. Now Evans from the near side. Try and look for Olivia Witt, but it's knocked away by the Irish, and they'll maintain possession here on this near side for the inbound. Kenzie Corwell underneath the basket. And turns it over. That's picked off by Heidi Bramer. Looking out on the court, I do not see Mackenzie Chafin out there. I believe she's on the bench. And I think taking her place was Zoe Jones, the freshman. And Rushworth will pick up the first points of the second quarter with a reverse layup. 11-9, Kirby turns it right back over to the Irish. Carter, Rushworth, driving inside, another layup for Rushworth, and they're going to call a charge on Rushworth. So picked up well defensively by Olivia Witt to not turn the turnover into points. And that'll be Rushworth's first foul of the evening. You can tell a lot of this offense will go through Evans. And Rushworth will knock it away. This will be Corwell on the inbound, the junior. With an interesting lineup, they'll just play right to Evans. Evans driving, looking for somebody, guarded by Kirby. Jones set the screen back up top. This is Witt on the shot, in and out, no good. Rebound by Raheen. Rushworth back up the court. It's a 3-on-1. Rushworth underneath, pass, no good. And rebounded by Witt. Shot was taken by Bramer, just a little bit too pace on that ball. 6:34 on the clock. Evans. 3-point shot now, and that'll go short of the net. And Catholic will take it over. It was Emma Hartshorn on the shot, the sophomore. Checking in for Clay County. Trying to take the lead with a big shot from downtown. And Kirby has to tie her shoes. Successful tie shoeing, and we resume play. Yes, Garrett, I've seen people mess that up before. It happens. But not to Kirby. Kirby with the ball, right side to Rushworth. Inside. Bramer kicks it out. Rushworth back inside. Rushworth's floater off the side of the backboard, no good. Rebound by Williams, and it'll be a jump ball. Catholic will maintain possession on this side of the court. 6:01 left to go in the second period. Kirby inbounding, looking for Rushworth. Rushworth cuts wide open layup, and she'll put it off the glass and in. 13-9 now. This will be Witt taking it up now. Saw Evans throw a little bit of a shoulder into Kirby, so that'll be an interesting matchup to watch. Going up the court off ball. Evans with it. Guarded by Kirby. Screen set on Kirby. Evans inside. Pass deflected. Collected by Clay County. This is Witt now. A little bunched up, but Witt will take it inside, and they're going to call a shooting foul. And that one can go either way. That can be either Williams, and they'll actually call it on Rushworth.
It's her second foul. That's big for Clay County, getting her out of the game.
As nice as it is to be tall sometimes, that long leg just got stuck up in the mud, and she'll have to check out, and this will be Layla Carter checking in for her. So Rushworth, the leading scorer for Catholic, off the court, and Witt at the line, shooting her second after making her first, and that'll go off the back iron. And Kirby slows things down, heading up the court.
Early foul trouble for both teams here.
It's an aggressive play here. Catholic with 3 fouls already in the second quarter, not even halfway through the period. Inside, this is Williams. Williams trying to find Carter, and that is turned over. And out to Evans. Evans has a wide open Olivia Witt, and Witt off the glass, no good, and rebound by Carter. Kirby now, right side of the court. Guarded by Evans, inside. Trying to look for Heidi Bramer, and that'll go out of play. Still a one-score game. Parents are a little displeased with the physical play, and that long ball is knocked away, but collected by Witt, so Clay County maintains possession, guarded by Raheen. Raheen trying to swat the ball away, won't go. Comes back over to Hartshorn. Hartshorn. Evans. Far side corner, three-point shot is just too far. And Raheen can't get a hold of it, so Clay County maintains possession. And checking in for Charleston Catholic, this will be number 20, Addie Gray, the freshman small forward. Rushworth is still on the bench. And checking back in for Clay County, this will be Mackenzie Chafin taking off. I believe that was Kenzie Corwell checking off, yes.
Be interested to see here if Catholic will go at Chafin with their 2 fouls, try to get her back off the floor, because without her on the floor, they don't have that rebounding presence down low for Clay County.
Her shot from the key is good. Welcome back to the ball game, Mackenzie Chafin, now down by 1. You look at the benches, and Clay County travels very deep. Wow. I just see 3 substitutes on the bench for Charleston Catholic, and I guess 3 is all they need. Sitting at 8-5 right now on the year in AA basketball. Kirby's three-point shot off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Catholic, turned right back over to Witt, and Witt will take it up the court for Clay. Kirby trying to intercept the pass, and Evans kind of holds her back. Witt on the ball. Off her foot, this is Hartshorn, and jump ball. Clay will stay with the ball here on this side of the court. Evans will inbound. This is one thing that Evans does. She's so far off the court whenever she's inbounding the ball. She's not even on the green. Interesting approach. Witt inside to Hartshorn. Pass intercepted by the substitute Gray.
Gives herself just a little bit extra in to make that pass. You don't have that defender right up on your face, because the defender can get right up close to the line. She's giving herself another 2-3 feet, able to get that ball out.
Kirby to Raheen. Kirby in the corner. Inside driving around defenders, and they're going to call a shooting foul. Looked like she might have got the ball, but too much contact. That one's going to be, I believe, on Zoe Jones. So that'll be her first of the evening, and Kirby will head to the line. Chance to get up by 3 here with a successful trip to the line. Kirby's first shot is up and good. Checking in for Clay County. Back into the game is Jalen Robinson.
Also 2 fouls on her as well.
They'll take off Olivia Witt for the substitution. Well deserved. She's been playing every minute of this ball game. Shot from Kirby is in and out of the rim. Evans rebounds and defended by Kirby. And Evans will throw it out of play, trying to look for a pass down the court. So Catholic is trying to capitalize off this turnover. Raheen outside the perimeter, waving around like she just doesn't care. Inside, off the glass, it in. What a move from Sarah Raheen. Big pick set on Kirby. Evans heading up the court. Evans, quick jump shot. It's off the back iron, no good. And Kirby will bring it back up. Up by 4 now, 16-12, 2:13 left to go in the second quarter. Layla Carter, rather, capitalizes off of the loose ball on the Kirby pass. 18-12 now. Clay County looking a little chaotic here, down by 6. Evans brings it up. Big time screen set on Kirby, and Kirby knocks it over and turned over by the Panthers. Back up the court. Pass inside to Carter, and Carter is going to be called for a travel. This will bring in Alyssa Hanna. But before she can get any action, we're going to have a timeout from Clay County. 18-12 to score right here in the Charleston Catholic Athletic Complex. We'll be back.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice things are a little different. And Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
When you're repping the blue and gold, staying ready is key.
That's why we hit up Little General Stores, our go-to when the clock is ticking.
At LG, they're hustling to cover your daily needs, fueling you both on and off the court.
From the finest snacks to a team that's always ready to assist, Little General Stores is the ultimate stop.
You can rest easy knowing LG has all your essentials.
Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Find out more at lgstores.com.
Welcome back to Charleston, West Virginia. Clay County down by 6 with just under 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. We mentioned it earlier, both teams starting to get a little bit of foul trouble. Clay County went up to 5 fouls in that first quarter. The Irish now sit at 3 as they drive underneath the basket. Reverse layup, no good. And over the back rebound by Chafin, and Chafin's shot no good. Kirby gets the signals from her coach and Wesley Heavener. to the near side, driving in around defenders. Layup is no good, but before that, there's going to be a shooting foul, and Kirby will go back to the line. They're going to call the foul, I believe, on Zoe Jones, so that'll be her second of the night. Kirby's first shot at the line is off the glass and rim and sinks through the net. And checking in for Clay County back into the game, this is Kenzie Corwell, who originally started. So Kirby will have another chance to go 2 for 2 from the line. Her second shot is clean and in through this time. 20-12, 57 seconds left to go in this first half. Evans, deep three-point shot off the back of the backboard, no good. Kirby will reset. They're slowing things down here after a very chaotic start to this first half. First quarter was very sporadic by both teams, but now sit with an 8-point ball game with 30 seconds left to go in this first half. Screen set on Evans. Kirby's still with it. To Rahim. Carter driving in, Euro step off the back iron, no good. Carter's second attempt, also no good, and this is a rebound from Williams. Williams with it now, 10 seconds on the clock. Carter's shot is blocked, but they're going to call a shooting foul. And this one, I believe, is going to be on Chafin, so that's their third of the night in this first half. So a lot of foul trouble here for both sides, but Chafin especially with 3 now. Carter's first shot off the glass and in.
She called bank.
Kind of looked like you all were playing that game of horse in between games.
That's exactly what Clay County didn't want to see, is Chafin picking up her third late in the second half.
And visibly upset with her is head coach Chrissy Fitzwater. 7 seconds left to go after the successful free throw. 22-12, 3 seconds left. They're going to have to look for a big shot here, but they'll get it off, and it almost goes in off the glass, but Catholic will take a 22-12 advantage going in to half number 2. We'll step aside for a halftime break and come back with a little bit of a recap for that first half. You're watching West Virginia High School women's basketball right here on Video Productions.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice things are a little different. And Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
Grab the one thing that everyone's loving, and as it happens, they come by the dozen. Everybody loves it, and everybody knows it. Everybody loves a donut.
I didn't choose the pain, but I put off having joint replacement surgery as long as I could, but it became unbearable. I didn't choose a bad knee, but I did choose Thomas. I trusted Dr. Freddie Persinger's orthopedic expertise. The nurses made me feel comfortable, and I received encouragement every step of the way, and I'm grateful for every step. Choosing Thomas made all the difference.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
Welcome back to Charleston, West Virginia. Charleston Catholic on top of Clay County 22-12 here at the halftime break. After a very sporadic start to this first half, the first quarter, there was 5 fouls drawn or committed by the Clay County Panthers. And biggest issue for them so far up to this point, Mackenzie Chafin with 3 fouls in this contest up to this point. Just one half of basketball, so they're going to have to keep an eye on her. She's been able to get some points underneath the glass. But talking about Charleston Catholic, what have been the keys to success? What have they been doing correctly here in this first half, Garrett?
They've just been able to slow themselves down a little bit. That first quarter was a lot of back and forth. There's turnovers, loose balls. They've been able to slow down, get the ball into their own end, and effectively go at the basket. A lot of fouls committed on drives to the basket. Charleston Catholic able to cash in at the free throw stripe. It's been a back and forth game, but Charleston Catholic able just to keep themselves in check more so than Clay County has.
Yeah, they've got about a quarter of their points from the charity stripe, so Clay County's going to have to eliminate the fouls if they want a chance to be able to get back in this one. Still not out of reach. 10-point advantage for Charleston Catholic is not that high of a mountain to climb. We kind of mentioned it in the men's game how Polka was consistently down for a majority of the first half by 9 points each time they went to a quarter break. But Charleston Catholic looking pretty solid on offense, a lot of good ball movement. We've seen this a little bit of a matchup between Ileana Evans and Aurelia Kirby, rather. Aurelia Kirby.
A little chippy between them. A couple forearms thrown, a couple elbows here and there, just going back and forth at each other. But
well, we'll step aside for another break, and we will come back with the second half action just halfway through this halftime break. Charleston Catholic on top 22-12. When we come back, we'll have the third quarter of action.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice things are a little different. And Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
When you're repping the blue and gold, staying ready is key.
That's why we hit up Little General Stores, our go-to when the clock is ticking.
At LG, they're hustling to cover your daily needs, fueling you both on and off the court.
From the finest snacks to a team that's always ready to assist, Little General Stores is the ultimate stop.
You can rest easy knowing LG has all your essentials.
Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Find out more at lgstores.com.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Grab the one thing that everyone's loving, and as it happens, they come by the dozen. Everybody loves it, and everybody knows it. Everybody loves a donut.
Back in action here in this third quarter, 22-12. Charleston Catholic on top of the Clay County Panthers as we get started here. Kirby will start us back off with this matchup that we've been watching throughout this entire ball game is Kirby and Evans on each other, and now Carter in the corner. Back to Kirby up top. Evans trying to knock the ball loose, and she'll draw the foul. And she's trying to laugh that one off. I think I've done that time to time. Just try and let emotions not get into this. That's the best thing to do as an athlete, is just try and brush it off, go to the next play. Don't let it affect your play too much.
That's only her first foul too, so she's not in the same situation as her teammate Chafin with 3 so far.
And we don't see Chafin out there on the court. She'll be waiting to come into the game at a crucial probably a crucial part in this game. And this will be a 3-point shot for Clay County. That's Emma Hartshorn on the shot from distance, and we got a 7-point ball game with 7:09 on the clock. That'll get us started here in the second half. Williams out to Kirby. Williams running the baseline, finds Rushworth. Rushworth finds Raheen cutting underneath, and off the front iron, no good. Carter on the rebound, trying to put up a shot, and won't go. Olivia Wood on the rebound. Evans with it now on Kirby. And try to dump it off the wit, but Carter will take it away. Carter, a one-on-one layup. She'll put it up off the glass and in. That'll make it 24-15. Capitalizing off turnovers. That was a big part of the first quarter. It'll continue into the second half as Raheen tried to seal it away, might have jammed her finger on the way down, and that ball is still loose, and it'll come out to Carter. Carter to Kirby. Kirby underneath the glass. Off the back iron, no good. Rushworth on the rebound. Rushworth fouled on the way up. She'll go to the line for 2 shots. Rushworth's first shot is good at the line. Back to a 10-point lead here, 25-15, 6:02 on the clock. Second shot at the line is just off the back of the front iron and rolls right in. Evans now coming up the court, down by 11. This is Robinson on the 3-point shot. Almost gets the shooter's bounce. Soft touch, won't go. Kirby now left side of the court. Finds Rushworth way up the court. Rushworth going through traffic. And she's fouled. I do not believe.
It's on Robinson. I think that's her 3rd.
That will be 2 shots for Robinson. And yes, it is her 3rd foul of the evening. So a lot of foul trouble for Clay County tonight. That's now 2 players with 3 fouls in the stat column. Rushworth back at the line once again. Her first shot rolls right in. 27-15.
The difference here early in the third quarter, Charleston Catholic being able to take the ball and get out in transition early and get down the floor quick to be able to find their key player.
Second shot, similar to their second shot with their first trip to the line, and it'll roll right in, 28-15. Evans driving inside, wide open lane, misses the glass, no good. Rebound goes to Williams. Kirby, long distance pass, picked off by Hartshorn. Hartshorn looking for Evans, and that'll sail over to the bench. Coach Fitzwater is not pleased. The Glenville State alum in her 8th year as a head coach for the Clay County Panthers. Rushworth driving, Euro step, floating layup is good. 30-15. Catholic finding rhythm on offense. And a lot of those points coming from Rushworth. Successful trips to the line, and that's what we talked about at halftime. That's what Clay County was going to have to limit if they wanted to keep themselves in this game. Witt underneath, almost converts on the end one. She'll try to answer back with 2 free throws of her own, but we did talk about that at halftime break. All this foul trouble, and you got to imagine that not only are the fouls going to come back and bite you, but deficit's now 15. We were talking about a 10-point deficit at halftime, and many of those shots were free throws, and so are these. But Witt's first shot at the line is successful. She'll have one more. Second shot is up and good. And that's going to force a timeout out of Coach Fitzwater. We'll step aside as well. 4:37 left on the clock. Charleston Catholic on top, 30-17 here in this third quarter.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With Compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice things are a little different. And Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
Welcome back to Charleston, West Virginia. Sarah Raheen off the glass, no good, and Carter puts it back up and good. That'll make it 32-17. The timeout ineffective by Clay County. They're now 15-point deficit. This is Evans outside the perimeter, driving in. Quick jump shot is good for Evans. Evans trying to keep Clay County in this one, now down by 13. 3:58 left to go. Kirby on Evans. Now Kirby. And looking for Carter. That'll go into the stands. And checking back in for Clay County, this will be Mackenzie Chafin, who does have 3 fouls right now, and that'll take off Emma Hartshorn. This is Witt up the cut. Evans. Pass underneath, deflected, still with it. A shot from Robinson off the right side of the rim. And no good, picked up by Williams on the rebound. Slow pace of play right now. Kirby back up the court, right on midcourt clover. Rushworth underneath, shooting foul, and can't get it to go, but she'll have 2 more shots at the line. Fouls are racking up here for Clay County. Make that the 3rd for Kenzie Corwell. So now 3 players with 3 fouls here in this ball game, and Rushworth successful at the line with her first shot. That'll bring back in Heidi Bramer, taking out Layla Carter. Yeah, Rushworth will have her second shot at the line. Second shot is as clean as it can be. Evans now back up the court, down by 15, that deficit. Trying to chip away here. 3:09 on the clock. And that'll force another timeout out of Clay County. 34-19, 3:07 on the clock here in this third period. You're watching West Virginia High School women's basketball right here on Video Productions.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice that things are a little different. Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
Clay County on the near side of the court. This is Evans. But now to Chafin. Trying to look for the pick and roll with Chafin, and Evans will shoot it herself off the glass, no good. Kirby on the rebound. Evans waiting right for her on the clover. Kirby driving towards the glass. She'll pick up her dribble. Has a wide open Williams, and Williams off the glass and in. Averaging 4 points a game up to this point in the season, the junior. Evans picks up her dribble. Trying to look for this near side of the court. This is Robinson driving. And had a open Witt on the far side of the court. Couldn't find her, and Kirby picks it up. Underneath to Williams, and Chafin will pick off that pass. Evans driving. Quick jump shot is no good, coming from Corwell, but it'll go out of play, stay with Clay County underneath the basket. 1:47 left to go in this third period. Chafin calling for it in the post. She'll get it. Driving underneath, and they're going to call a charging foul on Chafin, so make that her fourth foul of the night. That is a devastating blow. It looked like she might have been able to pick up some points there, but picks up her fourth foul.
Caught her with a hook. Her fourth, and here comes the sub. And she's got to be careful now not to pick up number 5.
Yeah, she's talking to Heidi Bramer about it right now. Kirby up top. Raheen looking for cutting Rushworth. She's guarded heavily by Robinson. Raheen inside. Outside now. This is Bramer. Bramer's shot no good. Rebound by Williams. Knocked out of play. It'll stay with the Irish. And that substitute will indeed check off Chafin. That'll bring on Zoe Jones. And another substitution now for Clay. Coming off as Witt, and checking on will be Jada Stricker, the freshman. A lot of freshmen actually on this Clay County roster. Everybody's calling for the ball. Everybody wants it, but Kirby will get it right back. 3-point shot going just right to the rim, and that'll go out of play, and Clay County will take possession. Did you see that, Garrett? 4 girls on the court. Everybody had their hands up. Everybody wants the ball tonight. Evans bringing it up the court. Across the timeline. Over to Stricker. And Evans is going to be fouled by Kirby. Checking back on will be Layla Carter. She'll take off Sarah Raheen. Make that Kirby's first foul. 50 seconds left to go in this third period. Kicked out to Stricker. Now Evans. Evans driving. Out to Stricker. Has Witt. Witt. 2-point shot is off the glass, no good. And it'll come down to Kirby. Kirby with a handful of rebounds here tonight. And having a solid outing here at home. Like we said, they are currently standing at 8-5 on the year as of right now. Ten seconds on the clock. They're going to hold on to this one for the final shot of the third period. Kirby driving underneath, and she'll be fouled on the floor with 5.6 left to go. And that'll put them in foul trouble. So 6 fouls now. That'll send Kirby to the line. That foul going on number 3, Ilian Evans, the sophomore. So Kirby now with a chance to put 2 more on the board for the Catholic Irish. That one will fall short. Another chance at the line. Second shot this time is off the right side of the rim, no good, and Evans will collect. 3 seconds on the clock, half court heave, and off the glass, no good. And we'll go into the 4th period with Charleston Catholic ahead 36-19 with 8 more minutes left of basketball to be played. You're watching West Virginia High School women's basketball right here on Video Productions.
Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill. Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
36-19 defines the summary for the last 3 periods. 7:54 on the clock here in this 4th period, and we have Evans driving underneath, and her shot is blocked, but they're going to call a shooting foul. And I believe Rushworth, so Evans will head to the line. I believe that's Rushworth's. Or no, they're not calling that on Rushworth. They're going to call that on Addie Gray, rather. Tried to read the fingers from 50 yards away. First shot is up and good for Evans. That'll make it a 16-point deficit, trying to get to within 15. Cheerleaders are making absolute chaos down there on the baseline, and that shot is up and good. Down by 15, 36-21. Kirby bringing it up the court, across the timeline. Kirby underneath. And a Williams, and a great pass coming from Addie Gray to Williams underneath the basket, make it 38-21. Evans. Olivia Witt's 3-point shot just under the rim, and that'll go out of play. Carter with it, looking for Rushworth underneath, high off the glass, and rebounded by Clay County. And Kirby trying to steal the ball away, but it's going to come down to Stricker, to Olivia Witt. Now Evans' 3-point shot off the right side of the rim, no good, out of play. 6:44 on the clock, still down by a hefty deficit. Stricker will check off, and coming back on is Jalen Robinson.
Both teams slacked off the full-court press we saw early. I think it's led to a little bit more scoring because both teams are not having to get in a rush and hurry up and worry about getting across in 10 seconds.
Well, you got to wonder about fatigue at this point, 4 quarters into the game. Carter
Foul trouble, too.
Is blocked on the layup, so that'll go out of play. Stays with Charleston Catholic. Play design set up for Rushworth. They're trying to get it to her. Cuts underneath. Great pass from Carter and lays it up and in. Well-designed play ends up in 2 points for the Catholic Irish. Evans crossover on Kirby. Shot from underneath. We're going to have a shooting foul. More free throws for Clay County. 6:05 on the clock. They're going to have to be successful on both of those to overcome this mountain of a deficit of 19 points. Make that Gray's second foul of the evening. This is Robinson at the line. Just checked in, fresh off the bench, and her first shot is off the back of the iron. Raheen will check back in for the Irish. Taking off Addie Gray with 2 fouls, or rather Carter. It looked like Gray was going to check off the court for a second. Second shot from Robinson is off the front of the rim, no good, and Rushworth will collect it underneath. Bringing it up the court now. Green almost pickpocketed by Evans. She'll take the ball downside the court. Out to Williams. Now Kirby thought about a three-point shot. Still dribbling it down underneath. Kirby beats the defender. Time winding down here in this fourth quarter. Kirby slowing down the pace of play. Inside. Layup from the right side is blocked by Zoe Jones, but Catholic maintains possession. And now Chafin, who I believe has 4 fouls right now, will check in this fourth quarter down by 19.
See how aggressive she wants to be down on the block here.
Kirby finds Raheen. 3-point shot from Raheen is off the back of the iron. And rebound will go to Rushworth. Rushworth now picks up her dribble, and they'll reset with Kirby. More time off the clock. This is exactly what Charleston Catholic wants. Up by 19. Trying to stay out of foul trouble, eliminate any chance of Clay County being able to shoot any free throws. Gray, near side corner, it'll come to Kirby. And we're going to get a timeout called by Coach Heavener, so we'll step aside with 4:55 left to go. Charleston Catholic on top 40-21 in quarter number 4. Welcome back to Charleston, West Virginia. 4:50 ticking off the clock. Gray in the corner, and Williams will collect it over to Rushworth. Rushworth, layup is going to be contested, and we'll have another foul on Clay County. That'll be their first of this fourth quarter. That one going on number 5, Emma Hartshorn. Rushworth's had a busy night at the line, which is not uncommon for her. She gets fouled with those highly contested shots from underneath the basket, but connects on her first free throw, up by 20 now. And her second shot is in and out this time. Won't get the shooter's bounce to go. So now up by 20 are the Irish. Evans' 3-point shot is good, and she goes down after I think she might have been stepped on by Kirby. Or maybe rolled up on that one, but she'll connect on that three-pointer, so that'll make it 41-24. Not letting Kirby cross that half-court line. Gray in the corner, back out to Kirby. Rushworth, good cut. Layup is blocked, and tipped in by Chafin. Williams had a shot, couldn't get it to go, and it'll come down to Hartshorn. Chafin turns it right back over to Rushworth. Rushworth now. 3-on-3. Give it to Kirby underneath. And pass goes out of play, and Williams is laughing that one off. Wasn't probably expecting that high of a fastball to come right at her face. And I think that ball rolled over to the auxiliary gym to the left. So brief pause in action. Kirby will reset in the inbound. Finds Raheen. Evans trying to strip the ball loose. And right back to Kirby here on the Clover. It's a beautiful midcourt logo, home of the Irish, if you didn't know. I think I mentioned this last time on the other broadcast I did for the Irish, but just a beautiful venue here in Charleston, West Virginia, right on top of a hill that oversees all Charleston, West Virginia. As that one's turned over, as Robinson goes up the court, tries to find Evans. Evans' layup is good. So I'll make it 41-26 with 3:10 on the clock. Turnovers turning into points. That's been a key factor in tonight's game as well. A lot of turnovers from each side. Rushworth underneath, great pass to Williams, and Gray couldn't grab the rebound. Kirby on it. And it'll come to Hartshorn. And out to Gray after the turnover, and we'll have a stop in action with an ankle injury to Evans. The sophomore is down on the left side of the court, so trainer will come on, and we will take a brief pause in action. We'll be right back. 41-26, Catholic on top. Alyssa Hanna will check back on for the Irish after the injury timeout. Evans on the bench, as you can see right there on the center of your screen. It's that left ankle. It was rolled up on when she drained a three about a minute and a half ago in the game, and looks like a lot of contact might have drawn that injury back out. Kirby underneath to Raheen. Raheen lays it up and in easily. 43-26, 2:23 left to go. Hartshorn up the court. Screen set from Witt. Now Chafin underneath. Layup is good. Gets the shooter's bounce off the front of the rim. Chafin is a valuable player for the Clay County Panthers, who just unfortunately couldn't play as much tonight as she would have probably hoped with the foul trouble that she got in early on in the game. Had 3 fouls in the first half. Now sitting with 4. Rushworth from the near side outside the perimeter. It'll reset with Kirby. Raheen now, far side, driving underneath. Euro steps around a defender and a well done layup from Sarah Raheen. Utilizing all 2 steps there and kissing it off the glass. 1:28 left to go, 45-28. And Kirby will be called for the foul on Rushworth. Or excuse me, that was Hartshorn. And Heidi Bramer will take off Rushworth, so that'll probably be the last bit of action Rushworth will see tonight. And Evans will check back on for Clay County. And she'll take possession right here on the top of the perimeter. Driving underneath with that left ankle might be hurting a little bit, but that three is looking pretty good from Chafin in the far corner. That was a two-pointer, but a long two-pointer, 45-30, and we are at the 1 minute mark here in this ball game. Raheen underneath the Williams, and they'll reset Kirby now. Raheen possibly looking for a three-point shot, double teamed in the corner. She'll kick back out to Kirby. Time winding down here in the fourth quarter. Shot from Hannah is off the back of the glass, no good. Chafin will bring it up to Evans. Evans now dribbling through defenders, almost knocked down. She is knocked down, but a great pass to Chafin, and she misses the layup. And Kirby will slow down the pace of play. Evans wanted a foul, and it wasn't given. So Hartshorn will finish what Evans tried to start. And officials had a bit of a discussion, but we'll have a substitute. Gray will check back on for the Irish, and Raheen will inbound it for the Irish with 17.4 left to go. Kirby will more than likely dribble this one out, but Evans giving press, so she has to dance around a little bit. Raheen inside to Williams. Hannah almost thought about a shot, and Gray couldn't get it off in time for the buzzer, but 45-30 will define how this game ends. Charleston Catholic will move on to 9-5 on the year. And Clay County will look to bounce back in their next battle in the near future. Charleston Catholic will move on to take Nitro on. I don't believe, is that right on the schedule? Max Preps is telling me that they play tomorrow at Nitro at 4 p.m. So if they are, that's where they'll be. They also have a game coming up in St. Albans on the 5th at 8:30 p.m. And do not quote me because I am looking at a schedule that may or may not be right. So the one thing I can tell you is that Clay County was unable to overcome the deficit late in the game. Foul trouble defined their entire game. One of their star players in Chafin got in foul trouble early on, couldn't play majority of the game. Evans tried to do all she could, even with the ankle injury, even drained a three-pointer by getting rolled up on. But Charleston Catholic coming out of here victorious, 45-30 at home. And we are double-checking that schedule just to make sure that that is correct. It does say at Nitro tomorrow, so they will be in action tomorrow at 4 p.m. at Nitro. But for tonight, they will be winners of this ball game. 45-30 is the final score. Thanks for tuning in tonight on Video Productions. You've been watching West Virginia High School women's basketball right here on Video Productions. Good night.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice things are a little different. And Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
Grab the one thing that everyone's loving, and as it happens, they come by the dozen. Everybody loves it, and everybody knows it. Everybody loves a donut.
I didn't choose the pain, but I put off having joint replacement surgery as long as I could, but it became unbearable. I didn't choose a bad knee, but I did choose Thomas. I trusted Dr. Freddie Persinger's orthopedic expertise. The nurses made me feel comfortable, and I received encouragement every step of the way, and I'm grateful for every step. Choosing Thomas made all the difference.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.